and welcome back to my channel. This is MyPreppyDiaries.
This video is about the wrong ideas I had regarding forgiveness.
Also, something that I needed to change is my idea of forgiveness. So I always believed, and this is not backed by the Bible, but I always believed that if I forgave someone but I didn't forget what they did, that would still be enough. And I only just recently realized that is not enough, because if we truly think about the relationship that we have with the Father, because Jesus is our representative, as we are representatives of Him on earth, because through Jesus we are able to be looked upon the Father blameless, and our sin, every single time we sin, we're given a new blank canvas because of Jesus. And it's not because of anything that we've done. We are saved by grace. So and God looks at our sins, and He not just only forgives us, but He forgets it too. And so that's something that I don't do at all. Like, if I'm upset, if someone's hurt me, I will try to forgive you, but I won't try to forget what happened, because I feel like I need to remember so that I can be wary of you. However, although yes, you still need to be cautious around people, especially people with bad character, bad company. You need to be wary, but we also need to be willing to forget. Not forget in the sense that okay, they did absolutely nothing, but in the sense that you're willing to look past what they've done and be able to see God transform in their lives. Pray for them, pray that they will no longer sit where they are now, and be able to see a new version of themselves be illustrated because of their faith in Jesus, because of God's willingness for them to truly not stay in the same state that they were, and also your prayers will also do something that is also transformative in their lives. And yeah, that was something that I didn't think that I'd be able to do. I'm still trying, I'm not gonna lie. It is not easy, because sometimes I think about the way that I've been hurt, and I'm like, bro, but she deserves it. She deserves all of this. And it's just like, I need to calm down. One of my saddest examples, and it's really childish, but when I was younger, I went to this primary school, and there's this girl, I won't say her name, but we'll just call her O. And she had a birthday party, and I came there with my sister, and I think I came with my brother, my older brother, and my mom, and I gave her a gift. I partied with her, and she saw that I had a High School Musical necklace, and High School Musical at the time, High School Musical is elite, okay? And my hair, what happened over here? Yeah, forget it, doesn't matter. Anyway, so she saw that I had like a High School Musical necklace, and she was just like, oh, like, can I wear it? And I was just like, oh yeah, but you have to give it back. And then she was like, yeah, sure, I'll give it back. And then she was playing with my necklace for too long, admiring it, and I was like, okay, sis, give it back to me now. And she was like, no, I don't want to give it back to you, it's mine now. I'm like, what? Are you mad? Like, that's my High School Musical necklace. My auntie bought that for me. My auntie not only did that, she took me to the High School Musical 3 movie in the theaters. She got me and my sisters the High School Musical cheerleading set. She bought me so many things, High School Musical, the way it has me in a chokehold. Oof. High School Musical was one of my favorite franchises from the Disney Channel, from Disney original movies, and so I was just like, girl, don't play with my High School Musical. Anyway, so she said no, she doesn't want to give it back to me. My mom's there, so I was just like, okay, let me go to the kitchen and find my mom. So I found my mom, and she was like, I told her about the situation, and she's just like, I'll just give it to her, it's her birthday. I was like, no, we already gave her a present. She doesn't need my necklace. And I was just like, oh, like, don't cause a disturbance, like, let her have it. I'm thinking, okay, I have to take matters to my own hand because I have no one else to back me. So I go back there, I'm like, give it to me now. And she's like, no. So obviously we start scrapping. Everyone's fighting. Me and my sister, it's just me, my sister, and the rest of her cousins. I'm dragging her. I'm like we're going off, right? And eventually, obviously, they hear all the commotion. I don't know how long we were fighting for. It felt like it was a long time, but maybe it was like only like 2 or 3 minutes, who knows. Obviously, they hear us like screaming and charging at each other. And then my brother, he comes in and he grabs me, and I'm like hunching over him, and my legs are dangling, and I'm screaming, and I'm like, "Give me back my High School Musical necklace!" And I remember saying that day, if I ever saw her again, she's getting beaten up and she's giving me my High School Musical necklace. Like I did not let it go. I never let it go. And then, what happened after that? Oh yeah, so because we lived near each other, I forgot exactly where she lived, but she didn't live far from me, and because I was moving to a different primary school, which was not far from the primary school that I was in, but it just meant that there was less of a chance for us to see each other. So every single time she saw me, the girl was running, like she was scared of me. And I was like, she had every right to be, because how am I coming to your birthday party? I'm giving you a gift for your birthday. You asked for my necklace and you don't give it back after you said that you would. You went back on your word. And so I'm just like, oh wow, this girl's crazy. And so I'm just like, yeah, every single chance I get, I'm running after her. So every single time I saw her, I ran after her, and she always slipped. And then after time, I remembered what happened, but I don't remember her face. But my siblings, they would always be like, "Hey, isn't that girl that took your necklace?" I'm like, "Oh, where?" As soon as I'm looking for her, she's gone. And I realized maybe, just maybe, God has made sure that I can't recognize her because he knows what I would do to her if I found her. That is what I think happened. Because I just find it strange how my siblings can still recognize her to this day, but I'm the only person that can't. And so I think maybe God was like making my memory of her way too foggy so that I can't remember her, because he knows what I would do. And yeah, so I know like this is like a very silly example, but I have to forgive her. I really do. I know it sounds childish, but it's like, for me, it meant a lot, not just because High School Musical meant a lot to me, but it was because this was one of the situations where my parents, my mom specifically, should have had my back, and she didn't. She chose the other person's side. You know, I'm the victim here, yet I'm not being taken care of. No one's protecting me. No one's taking my side. You know, aside from my from my older sister, but we were kids. Like my mom should have stepped in and protected me and taken my side and showed me that I could count on her when a situation like this arises. And it was really sad because even before I asked my mom, I felt like she wasn't gonna help me, and then lo and behold, it happened. And so I feel like it was more hurtful and more impactful to me because the one person who was supposed to protect me, the one person who was supposed to take my side, the one person he was supposed to be my shield, be my defender, wasn't doing that. And so I think that's why it hurt me even more. That's why I still, like, to this day, I always felt like if I ever saw her, like, she's either buying me a new necklace or she gives it back or she apologizes. But now, if I do see her, I will ask her, why did you do what you did? Maybe it's because she was a kid and yeah, like she just felt like, you know, it's mine now. But I will tell her that I actually forgive her and that I'm not gonna hold it back. I'm not gonna hold anything onto her, and that we can move and we can be cordial. We're definitely not gonna be friends, but we can move on, you know. More so for me than her, because I don't think it affected her at all. It affected me definitely. But yeah, that's all I want to say. I think I kind of went on a tangent, but forgiveness is always important. No matter how it looks like, forgiveness is so detrimental to our walk with Christ, you know, because we're constantly asking God to forgive us. Yeah, if we can't even forgive the people that hurt us, like, who are we, you know? And so, yeah, Yeah, that's all I really wanted to say. I can't think of anything else.